What's up, everybody? John from Old Reading Farm here. Thanks for joining us. We just finished a hive inspection here. Everything's going really well. I'm thinking we might actually be putting a second brood box on one of the hives, so that's pretty exciting. It's a really nice day out today, so we figured we'd do a follow-up garden tour. It's been a while since we did the last one, and I think I was actually wearing jeans and a winter jacket in that one, so a little bit nicer this time around. So we're over back here with the bees. So we're going to start with our raspberry and blackberry patch, freshly mowed back here. Real pain in the neck, but worth it, I guess. So everything's looking really good. A lot of them have leaves, and even the ones that don't, they're rooted in there and strong, so good signs. But some of these just look so good. Like this one, lush.
I took a picture of that and it's gonna go on the gram.
Nice. So yeah, everything's going really well. It's looking really good back here. Really excited. So now we're out here in our market garden. We're a week past Mother's Day now, so we're allegedly past our last danger of frost. So we went through these we had already planted. That's kale and lettuce. What's this?
Kale lettuce.
Kale lettuce. We had like some Swiss chard here. So Catherine went and planted two types of zucchini, gray zucchini and Italian striped zucchini. Hopefully we get some. Should be nice. These radishes are still
Cooking away,
looking like radishes. And then this, I believe, was Swiss chard or collards, one of those things. And then Catherine also implanted some smooth criminal hybrid, which is...
John will pop up on the screen what that looks like. It's ridiculously cool.
And again, this is either collards or something. We have 2 rows of lettuce. And these peas right here have been... What is that?
Oh no.
What is that?
Oh, comment down below.
What is that?
Friend or foe? I mean, foe, right?
He would have to be. That's...
Oh.
That is absolutely not being edited out. Now we're in our orchard. It's looking really good. We went through and put alpaca manure down and everything and put mulch down on everything, which has made it way easier to take care of the weeds all around it. There's this Macintosh tree.
Oh, so beautiful.
He is just killing the game right now. Doing it to him. No, but seriously, he looks so good.
How about that?
Really enjoying it. Hopefully our bees enjoy it too. But as you can see, everything's real green. It's looking good. Even our almond trees, those little sticks back there.
Can't really see them.
So, just in case you missed the other garden tour, which I'll pop a link to up in the top. So we have about 70 fruit trees, and we have 5 hardy almond trees that we are trying out. Hopefully we get some almonds in a few years. That would be cool. So last tour you saw we had some landscape fabric put down. So we actually went through and planted these all up. So these 2 long rows, we have 2 rows of tomatoes in each. And then down the middle we have all different varieties of snapdragons. Hopefully those will come out real nice and not interfere with each other.
And in case anybody's looking for some label tips, this is welded wire cut, and that's packaging tape and Post-it note scraps.
So Catherine did a tremendous job of going through and flattening this all out and making it look nice. So Catherine, with her beautiful handwriting, wrote the notes. I clipped the wire, and then now so they're labels, but they also act as like little staples to hold the landscape fabric down. So it's nice. And then this is something that actually wasn't here on our last garden tour, our blueberry patch.
And this real nice gate.
I'm really proud of this gate.
So these are soaker hoses here, so the blueberries can be watered easily.
Yep. We picked these soaker hoses up for free, like on Facebook Marketplace, and they're actually really nice. They're the fabric kind, so they soak a lot. But so we worked with our town. We posted on our local town's Facebook page to see if somebody wanted to place a large wholesale order with a grower. And we ended up getting like 17 people involved, and we bought 400 blueberry plants. It was really nice to work with our local community and get all these plants, because we also spent a lot less money than we would have if we just bought them at a big box store. So we have 3 different kinds. We have Sweetheart, Bonus, and Blue Crop blueberries. We have about 17 of each, and yeah, got them here about 2 feet apart in this little thing. We actually made this fence with reclaimed picket fencing. Someone was redoing a picket fence out in town, and they were just gonna throw these away, so we swooped in and grabbed. We asked them first, though.
Watch this gate work perfectly. Ding.
Once again, I don't know how many of you know me that well, but if you know me at all, you know I suck at gates and doors and such. But this one, she came out nice.
She is smooth criminal. One more time. Bang.
It's really stupid, but I can't tell you how happy that sound makes me. Yeah. So this is a bed, a raised bed. Catherine had picked this up years ago. It was sitting in the basement. We did a clean out. We needed more garden space, so slapped together a quick raised bed out of a literal bed and some old fencing. And now in here we have a row of
Candy Tough. Oh, sorry. Do you know?
We have a row of Candy Tough, which is good because I was going to say Feverfew. They look very similar. And a row of tomatoes, and then we have Chinese yard long beans in here. Hopefully they'll climb over that trellis and we just have raining beans. This is one of our railroad tie raised beds. We got some of our mini daffodils, and these alliums are just starting to bloom, which is real nice. Got some kale in there. These zinnias. They're not sunflowers. They are not cosmos. They're not snapdragons. Are they kale? They safflowers? Calendula. They're safflowers, right?
Yep.
Okay, nailed it. First try. We planted all these beds up about a week ago. Yeah, these are mostly flowers, but in here we have interspersed some squash, cucumbers. This bed over here, this is the bed that our dogs planted. If you haven't watched that video, you should check it out. Our dogs are not that smart, but they did a good job picking the plants. So these are actually looking really good. So these are last year's raspberries, and they have taken off. Oh, crazy. Which is nice, because we actually planted these raspberries, and they're looking good. We were doing some clean out over here, and then found that, you know, their runners had gone in and started rooting in other places. And we actually even did some cuttings and pulled some out. I think we still need to find a spot for them. Story of our lives, right? So we cleaned out this bed back here. Last year it was a weed forest. Not that weed. Unwanted plant forest. And so we cleaned it out, and we'll do a much better job of weeding it this year. These are all of our zinnias, and hopefully it just turns into a sea of zinnias. And then right on the other side of our raspberries, we have our kale ocean. So we've had this stuff planted for a while. And you know, I've been doing yard work today. I haven't had a chance to really look at this. These are all looking really good. This is a gooseberry plant. We planted this last year and thought it was dead. Turns out it's not.
Smothered by kale last year.
I was smothered by kale last year.
Same. That's pretty. Weeds.
That's not kale?
That's not kale.
Sure.
Chickens.
These are chickens. We grew these from seed. Just kidding.
Norman.
Oh, there's Norman. That's our beautiful rooster guy. He's the friendliest rooster I've ever met in my entire life.
Norman, can you say hi? Aren't these pretty? These little purple flowers.
Those are Asian, Korean lilac. Close. These are Korean lilacs.
We planted some dahlia tubers in here.
And then we have our perennial garden, which we're watering right now. Check out these peonies. So they're not quite anything yet, but they're looking really good. Tall. All these alliums are looking good.
Yep.
exciting. It's nice, you know, it's been so cold and rainy for so long. It's nice for it to finally be warm, have the sun, and stuff starting to bloom. Like it.
Chicken skybridge.
We have here, oh look.
Scarlet runner beans.
Scarlet runner beans that are
doing the thing.
They are running. That's good to see. Good, good.
Got 2 of them in there. And these are clematis. Pretty flowers. Another scarlet runner bean and this pumpkin that we got for free.
Sadly, we can't keep our dogs out over here, so they just kind of trample everything.
Yeah. It's variegated dogwood. Pretty.
Variegated dogwood. So we have been fish fertilizer, man.
She's stinky.
She's stinky, but she effective. So we have been hard at work over the past couple days, especially Catherine, just potting up everything. We had a plant sale that did really, really well, which we really appreciate. Our local community coming out and buying plant starts from us. It'll be super exciting to see what happens during the summer. So it's almost, it doesn't look empty, but compared to what it was, it's looking real empty. So we had like a workstation out here. We were potting different things up, putting things out.
Fa la la la. Mama.
Doing a lot of planting.
This is where we were working. 2 sawhorses and a fence post.
So this is our flower market garden. In this row, it's all yarrow. Very nice. This should be like a real good, solid patch of yarrow. These are poppies that are starting to come through, which is nice. And here we have feverfew, zinnias,
Small chunk of bells of Ireland, and then the rest is salvia.
bells of Ireland, and salvia on the end.
Yep.
This is a row of snapdragons here. And then we have, right down the middle, we have some dahlia tubers. And then on the outside, we have
Chinese forget-me-nots.
Chinese forget-me-nots. Apt name. And then what do we have on the outside?
It's Mexican hat flower, plants we don't remember, and
How many of y'all do the same thing?
I'm like, no, I'll remember.
Yeah. And then
Maybe they're scabiosas? I don't remember.
we'll find out when they bloom.
And this is on the outside of the greenhouse. One more. We've got sunflowers, kiwi blue, dahlia tubers, and then those mystery, supposedly feverfews from the seed swap. I'm excited to see.
So this is our last market garden. So
You want to pop out a feathered frills kale leaf and show how cute it is?
pop out.
Just pull one leaf off.
So this is one of the leaves of our feathered frills kale.
Oh, so cute.
Looks so cool. Really
Eat it.
excited to get these. Catherine's telling me to eat it.
Yum.
It's actually not bad. Reminds me of kale. So we have 2 rows of kale, 1 row of lettuce, 1 row of radishes, and then 3 rows of tomatoes. We had this bamboo that was left over from some project that somebody had. So we were able to repurpose it as trellising for our tomatoes. So, yeah. So we got a bunch of different tomatoes out here. We did our best to try to keep like the cherry ones over here, smaller ones. We have all kinds of really cool ones. Chocolate pear, yellow pear, Barry's Crazy Cherry, white currant, which is a really cool small white tomato. And then over here we have our bigger tomatoes. So we got the orange oxheart, Japanese black trifle, sweet pea currant, Cherokee purple, Brandywine. Yep. All kinds of different. Look at this kale. This is walking stick kale. Looking so good. Can't wait till it's gigantic. We also have some snow peas. Great.
Coral fountain amaranth.
Nice.
Radishes.
Radishes that are
Doing radish things.
Yeah, they're actually looking rather radishy, which is cool.
These are less radishy radishes because they're planted too thickly.
We're actually a Japanese maple farm.
Should we look at this iris?
Look at that iris. And then
Chives. Strawberries. Oregano. John.
And these haven't really done all that much, but our mint has done really well. Minty. And here, we planted a ton of tomatoes. We raised our trellises up so that the bottoms had some more room, and they would have more room to trellis. And in the back row, we have our sweet peas, because those are flowers that are actually poisonous, so we wanted to make sure that they weren't where the dogs could get them. And then Catherine planted today some candy tuft. Man, we have a lot of that, huh? And some other flowers back here. Apricot? Oh, the asters.
Asters.
The asters. That's right.
Little baby asters. These are asters, and then that's asters interplanted with coral fountain amaranth. 2 rows of the sweet peas. These are the candy tuft, tomatoes, sunballs, tomatoes, and then celosia.
Looking good.
Got that, John?
Sure.
See you next time.
And there's more all over the place. There's some right here, little babies growing. Some over here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Please leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Give us a like. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.